Think about the amount of paper that you use on an everyday basis for school in a single semester. As college students, we tend to use a lot of it, whether it be to take notes, do homework, or complete any other assignment. All of this paper being used by each and every one of you is contributing to the severe problem of deforestation. As a current college student, I am fully aware of the mass amount of paper that is being used for the sole purpose of schooling necessities. I see firsthand how much of it is being wasted by teachers and students. In many of my classes now and back in high school, some professors would hand out huge packets of paper only to use it one single time and have it stuffed in our binders. After that, the packets would just be thrown in the dumpster at the end of the school year. Deforestation is a serious problem, and we need to do something about it by going paperless. After listening to my speech, you will have a better understanding of the needs in our environment, ways that you can help, and what our society might look like if we all contributed to reduce deforestation. So first, let me tell you about how deforestation is impacting our environment. According to a study done by the University of Southern India, each person uses about 7 trees in a year, which totals to about 2 billion trees per year by everyone in the US alone. There are many forests that have been impacted severely due to deforestation. Deforestation is a decrease in forest areas, and this occurs whenever forest regions are taken away for other uses, such as agricultural uses, urbanization, or mining activities. According to the Worldwide Fund for Nature organization, we're losing roughly about 18.7 million acres of forests annually, which is equivalent to 27 soccer fields every minute. How insane is that? A critical example of this is the Amazon forest. The Amazon is the largest forest with roughly about 2.1 million square miles and home to many species. In these pictures, you can see the drastic effects that have been contributing to the Amazon due to deforestation. With deforestation comes a series of negative effects on the environment and the people who surround them. The trees in the rainforest serve as a way for animals to provide themselves with shelter and are a complete necessity for their survival. According to the Bachamo Alliance, 60% of Earth's land animals and plants live in forests. Because of deforestation, many animals cannot survive, causing many to become endangered species. Some animals that are being affected in the Amazon by deforestation include toucans, jaguars, and monkeys. Deforestation also affects people who are living in forests or close by them. Many families who have habitats in the forest lose their homes because of deforestation, and because of this, they have to move away from their homes and find another place to live in. An example of the people who are affected by this include the Chikrin. The Chikrin is an indigenous tribe living in the Amazon. According to The Guardian, they were being evicted from the Amazon by the government because they wanted to use their land for agricultural purposes. Of course, the Chikrin were not okay with this, so they filed complaints to the government, to which none were responded to. It is not humane to take someone's home for our benefit, and they should be able to respect at least the place where they live in. Deforestation not only has problems for animals and people who are living close by to the forest, but it also has environmental problems. These include the increase of greenhouse gases, negative effects on the soil and the quality of water, and some researchers also state that it can have an effect on climate change. Now that you know how deforestation has an impact in our environment, let me tell you how you can make a difference. Going paperless is the best solution to help reduce deforestation. This is not a difficult thing for us to do. We can all cooperate with it at home. To go paperless, we can start by avoiding getting paper mail like bills. We can always pay those online. And as college students, we could also avoid printing anything that we don't really need and instead use electronic versions to read over anything you might need or scan any documents. Now that you know different ways that you can help, let me tell you about how our world might look like if we all helped out. Going paperless can have some positive effects on the environment, especially on the forests. According to Signority, for every person that goes paperless, we can save up to 2.5 trees, 56 gallons of oil, 938 gallons of water, and up to 12.15 cubic feet of landfill space. Endangered species would no longer be considered endangered. Indigenous tribes could live freely without having to worry about being evicted from their own homes. And a lot of money could be saved if we avoided manufacturing paper for us to use on an everyday basis. The Daily Trust states that if we go paperless, we could be saving up to $4 billion. This is money that we could put to good use somewhere else. But most importantly, the trees could remain intact and the environment as a whole would prosper. Now you know the damages that deforestation causes, how you can help, and how your help can make a difference. Forests all around the world are suffering from deforestation, and you are a contribution to it by using large amounts of paper. We can all conquer this problem by working together. So be part of the solution and not part of the problem. Go paperless. Thank you.
See, it's not my fucking fault that your phone is retarded.